Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Unqualified Film Bros podcast. We are back just a day or two later after talking about Drive-Away Dolls. Max and I had such a great time the other night on that episode. And Ben and Declan, we hope you guys get a chance to see it. In the meantime, instead of talking about movies that may be up for Oscars next year, let's talk about movies that are up for Oscars this year, this weekend. It's the 96th Academy Awards. And as a movie podcast, we are obligated to spend an entire episode talking about our predictions. So, welcome to our PowerPoint presentation that you will join us for the next hour and 47 minutes. I hope it's not that long. Let's get into it as I pull up my completed ballot so my picks can go real fast. All right, advancing to our first slide. Okay, there we go. Wait, did it go? Yeah, there we go. Best original screenplay. We're starting with a big one. We have Anatomy of a Fall, The Holdovers, Maestro, May, December, and Past Lives. Who wants to go first? We can go in a rotation here. We can.
It doesn't matter.
Well, I will give my pick first. I am going to give Best Original Screenplay to The Holdovers. Great script.
Yeah,
it's my pick.
Yeah,
no, that's
The Holdovers.
we're in agreement.
The close second,
well,
I think.
wow.
Second, I think, is Anatomy of a Fall.
Have not seen that one yet, but I've heard great things about that.
It's excellent.
Good. May, December could. No, it's
May, December, and Maestro are two not great as scripts and with dialogue.
Yeah.
Heard great things about Past Lives too. So, all right, moving on. Best adapted screenplay: American Fiction, Barbie, Oppenheimer, Poor Things, and The Zone of Interest.
I think it's got to be Oppenheimer for.
Yeah, we'll go with Oppenheimer. I mean, these are all great movies. Barbie is a weird one with adapted screenplay because it's adapting a doll
property.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a weird.
A year ago, we were talking about Glass Onion as an adapted screenplay because it was adapted on characters created by Rian Johnson for Knives Out.
By Rian Johnson.
And I'm curious about Killers of the Flower Moon not making it here, but
that is
probably because it deviated from the novel a lot. Not the novel, but the book. It deviated from the book.
It doesn't necessarily disqualify it.
I would go Oppenheimer here as well. I want to show some love to Poor Things because it is so unique, so fresh, so fun. So really, really intriguing script. Very engaging, a very well put together script. So I could very well see it winning, but I'm going with Oppenheimer.
Yep.
Best visual effects: The Creator, Godzilla -1, Guardians Volume 3, Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning, and Napoleon.
This is an interesting one, I gotta be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the battle scenes, they looked good. Godzilla -1 is my pick.
I'm gonna go with Napoleon just because really and all that, but I'm pretty sure all of these are.
He doesn't get the Oscar for this.
But
he doesn't get the Oscar for best visual effects.
I know. But it's like it's it's a thought that counts.
Max?
Oh, I picked first. I picked Godzilla -1.
Yeah, we both did.
I haven't seen Godzilla -1. I hear the effects are tremendous, but I've seen The Creator, and the effects are outstanding.
Fair enough.
That's my pick.
Yeah.
And Dead Reckoning was my favorite movie of last year. So
I was slightly surprised.
Tom Cruise jumping off a cliff isn't special effects. That's just him doing it. So
yeah,
I mean, making the ramp look like a cliff is visual effects.
Wow, so hard.
Yeah, he's done it before.
Ben, go get a job at Marvel and do it better than all of them. All right,
No,
moving on.
but I mean, they had put so much money.
Moving on.
Give me that money.
Best-
I could hire someone to do it.
Best sound, The Creator, Maestro, Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning, Oppenheimer, and The Zone of Interest.
For sound, I think, yeah, again, Oppenheimer.
I think I'm gonna have to go with Oppenheimer as well, even though like it's kind of solely because of the nuclear scene and all that.
Yeah,
the
I mean,
nuclear scene.
the Trinity test wins this award hands down.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Yeah, that's easy.
I
You're
feel like
flying through
Maestro
these.
maybe deserves something, but yeah, it's gotta be Oppenheimer.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good. Oppenheimer's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Best live action short, The
I've only
After,
seen one of
I've
these.
only seen one
Invincible,
of them, so
Night of Fortune, Red, White, and Blue, The Wonderful
going with
Story
Red, White,
of
and
Henry
Blue.
Sugar.
You're
Oh, wow.
gonna go with
just to be different.
that's
Yeah, I'm
valid.
going with the only one I've seen, Henry Sugar.
I'm pretty sure Henry Sugar will win, but it is
Yeah.
the only one I've seen, so it's
I,
my
I'm,
default
I'm,
choice.
I'm also I'm following Max's example. I'm gonna go with Knight of Fortune. I have no idea what it's about. I know nothing about it.
I just can't wait to say the phrase Academy Award winner Wes Anderson.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he's won one yet.
No, he hasn't.
Wow, that actually is surprising.
I'd say he should have won for Fantastic Mr. Fox for animated feature, but it was up against Up that year, and Up's my favorite animated movie of all time. So
Yeah, that's
All right.
tough.
Yeah.
That's
best
tough.
animated short, Letter to a Pig, 95 Senses, Our Uniform, Pachyderm, and War is Over, inspired by the music of John and Yoko.
That one. War's
That
over.
one. That
Yeah,
one.
war's over.
I have no idea what any of these are. But
No, it's because it doesn't matter. War's over and winning.
I'll go with 95 Senses. I have literally no idea.
I'm gonna take Pachyderm because I read a little bit about it, and it seems. I could also hear a presenter saying, "The Oscar goes to Pachyderm."
That is true. That is true.
is
Everyone say
inspired by
theirs?
the music of John and Oko. Do they have to say that when if it wins? Like,
God, I hope so.
That would be great. That would be
part of the
great.
title?
That is its proper title.
That's
Because War is Over is the
That's-
name of
wow.
their music.
Okay.
Best production design. Back to the mainstream movies. Barbie, Killers of the Flower Moon, Napoleon, Oppenheimer, and Poor Things.
Killers of the Flower Moon. I think the production design on that was top notch for sure.
It really was. It's probably my fourth choice here.
I'm going with Barbie.
Good pick. It's my third choice.
I feel like I'm kind of between Killers and Poor Things, even though I haven't seen Poor Things yet. Like
See it.
What'd you say?
I said
No,
see it.
Yeah. I am going to go. I am going to go with Killers of the Flower Moon.
There you go.
Oppenheimer.
Yeah, I mean Oppenheimer's
I was-
great.
I was beaten last year by not betting on an Everything Everywhere All at Once sweep, and I'm not getting beaten like that again. Oppenheimer clears this year.
Valid.
Moving
spoilers
on.
for you.
Although I want to show some love to Poor Things because the world created by Yorgos Lanthimos is just insane. See this movie for the production design alone and get a great performance by Emma Stone out of it, and Mark Ruffalo, and Rami Youssef, and Willem Dafoe, and Margaret Qualley. Best original song. The Fire Inside from Flamin' Hot. I'm Just Ken from Barbie. It Never Went Away from American Symphony. A Song for My People from Killers of the Flower Moon. I'm not going to try to say that. I'm sorry. I don't want to butcher it. And What Was I Made For from Barbie.
I'm going, what was I made for?
I feel like I gotta go with I'm Just Ken. Yeah.
Why?
I'm Just Ken.
Explain yourself.
Because
I
he
feel
is Ken.
I feel like that one was such a
Explain yourself.
but such a moment in the pop culture that like I feel like it's gotta be big. Of course, like giving. Ah, man. I'm like between Ken and A Song for My People, to honestly. But yes,
This is Oscar predictions. So what do you think is gonna win?
okay, Oscar. I mean, I honestly think I'm Just Ken was so popular that it would just cause the Oscars to go for it. But you know what? With that, okay, I am gonna go with A Song for My People then, because I think that's more likely to win.
All right.
I'm Just
I
Ken.
think What Was I Made For is probably gonna win.
Yes, Ben agrees with me.
Yeah, what was
Yeah.
I made for? It won the Grammy for whatever category it was up for.
Did it actually?
Yeah,
Billie
And,
Eilish.
Billie Eilish
They just
won
hand.
2 years ago for
No Time to
No
Die.
Time to Die.
Mm.
It
Kind
is
of a
also
mediocre
a,
song.
it is also a really beautiful song though too.
It's
So
gorgeous, and I want to show some love
for sure
to
would.
John Baptiste for It
Yeah.
Never Went Away, which is also a gorgeous song. But yeah, this is Billy's award to lose, I think.
If it doesn't go to What Was I Made For, I hope it goes to A Song for My People.
Agreed.
I'll put it out there that it should be I'm Just Ken. It's a superior song in every way. But
I think Ryan
Whatever.
Gosling and Mark Ronson's performance of I'm Just Ken is going to be the best moment of the night.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
unfortunately, there is no Academy Award for best moment during the ceremony for the Academy Awards.
yeah, but it's a better song.
Why
too.
Will Smith doesn't have two awards is what you're saying?
That's a fair point, Declan. Moving on. Best original score: American Fiction, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, Killers of the Flower Moon, Oppenheimer, and Poor Things. Because we have to give John Williams an Oscar nomination.
Yeah,
Oppenheimer.
I think
It's
going
Oppenheimer.
going
Pretty
off of
easy.
it being an Oppenheimer sweep, I'm also going to go
Don't
with
be a
Oppenheimer.
follower.
Yeah, but Oppenheimer's the right answer. So
True.
Yeah.
Very true. Cool. We're in agreement. Best makeup and hairstyling: Golda, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Poor Things, and Society of the Snow.
Um.
I have to say, Society of the Snow is pretty incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was more understated, but also they did a lot with that. So I'm picking Society of the Snow.
Right on.
I could really
Firm.
see it going to Poor Things for Willem Dafoe's prosthetics,
Mm.
but I think it's going to go to Maestro for Bradley Cooper's prosthetics.
Mm. I'm between those two honestly.
Yeah, I think I gotta go with Maestro. I honestly think they did a really good job with it. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not as wacky or as insane as some of the others, but they did a very, very good job at realistically aging two people.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have to agree with that. I think Maestro. Yeah, I'll go with that.
Cool. Best international feature: Io Capitano, Perfect Days, Society of the Snow, The Teacher's Lounge, and The Zone of Interest.
Yeah, Zone of Interest. I gotta say, I haven't even seen it yet, but
I will liken this to when someone who's up for the Rookie of the Year award or the Cy Young award in baseball is also up for the MVP. It's like Zone of Interest is also nominated for Best Picture tonight, or this weekend. Zone of Interest is going to win Best International Feature. It's like betting against Parasite.
yeah.
Yeah.
And also, no, All Quiet on the Western Front, as well.
Yeah, or Roma. These were all
Mm.
slam dunks.
Yeah.
Benji?
Yeah, Zone of Interest.
Yeah, easy.
Best editing: Anatomy of a Fall, The Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon, Oppenheimer, and Poor Things.
I think Oppenheimer again. It's
I'm going with Killers of the Flower Moon. I think it's some of the best editing that Thelma Schoonmaker.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah,
oh man, maybe
I think
She,
I think this is
she
like
deserves an award.
this is one of the only awards Oppenheimer will not win. I'm going with Killers of the Flower Moon.
That's valid.
Yep.
I already said my answer, but I kind of now wish I gone with Killers. My second
You
choice.
can change your answer.
Backsies, no backsies.
Exactly. You know, you gotta respect the
No
ironclad
takebacks.
rule.
Best documentary short, Ben's favorite category.
I don't know any of these. I'm sorry. I feel
I
Yeah.
want
bad,
the
but
Book
ABC's The
banning.
Book Banning to win because I hope it is what I think it is, and it explains why book banning is stupid. So
I'm
I
gonna.
hope that's what it
It's
does, and I hope it
it's
wins.
like when I think Navalny was nominated. The documentary short Navalny, not the man, was nominated for best doc short or doc feature last year.
Mhm.
Current events. The Academy loves current events.
Yeah,
Book banning.
yeah. I'm gonna say same book banning. No idea fully what it's about, but pretty sure it's good.
I'm going with The Last Repair Shop.
Mhm.
It just sounds like an interesting one.
Mhm.
Could also very well be Nine and WIPO.
Cool, true.
Who knows?
Best doc feature: Bobby Wine, The People's President, The Eternal Memory, Four Daughters, To Kill a Tiger, and 20 Days in Mariupol.
I,
Uh,
I wish I've seen one of
I'm gonna
these.
say Four Daughters. Again, I read about all of these, so that's the one I think.
I'm
What,
gonna.
which one is
Yes.
To Kill a Tiger about? I feel like I've heard of that
It's
one, but
the sequel to To Kill a Mockingbird.
oh, okay, thank
Jesus Christ.
you. Thank you. Well, in that case, I I'm gonna go with 20 Days in Mariupol. Yeah.
I'm going with To Kill a Tiger. Just because Declan didn't know what it was about.
I know of it, but I can't remember what it's about whatsoever. But like I've heard the title.
Yeah, it's the
I've also
sequel.
heard 20 Days in Mariupol, and I actually think I know. I can't remember if it was this year or another year that I knew the producers of Best Doc Feature
Oh, nice.
consistently.
No.
Cool.
Yeah.
Best costume design: Barbie, Killers of the Flower Moon, Napoleon, Oppenheimer, or Things.
Mm,
So it's kind of stacked, honestly.
it
It's
is.
it's very stacked.
Yeah.
I think this might be Barbie's big win. I think because I'm gonna go with Barbie here. I think
Napoleon. I'm going with Napoleon.
Brown.
I'm gonna say Poor Things.
Mm,
It's a tough one. I think Napoleon has a chance, but I'll go with Poor Things. I think Barbie's like, well, it looks very garish. It's there's not a lot of like subtlety to some of that stuff.
For
fair,
good
fair.
reason. It's a Barbie movie.
Exactly. That yeah.
I mean,
That,
it's just tough to engage, whereas some of the stuff in Napoleon Poor Things was very extravagant.
mhm. Mhm. I see that. Like I said, I think that's an element of the film that rightfully has stood out in a lot of people's minds, and why I think I think that will be sort of like something that Academy voters will go for.
Best cinematography: El Conde, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Oppenheimer, and Poor Things.
Mm.
I don't remember what did I pick here? Oh yeah, Oppenheimer.
Hmm. I'm again between Killers of the Flower Moon and Oppenheimer,
It
honestly.
really feels like this whole season has been a two-horse race between those two movies.
A
Even
little
though
bit.
Yeah.
Poor Things has just as many Oscar nominations, maybe a couple fewer.
Hmm.
Um, Poor Things is a brilliant film. I just feel like Oppenheimer or Killers are safer bets.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
Tough. It's tough. It's real tough, neck and neck. I'm going to I am gonna go with Oppenheimer for prediction. Oh,
Yeah, just go with
Um,
Oppenheimer. It's probably the favorite.
mhm,
I'm going with Killers of the Flower Moon.
right on.
Dare to be different.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No.
Best animated feature: The Boy and the Heron, Elemental, Nimona, Robot Dreams, and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Like
I want to just
I've seen one of these.
I kind of just want to say Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse to help like, manifest it winning, but I mean but I think probably The Boy and the Heron is going to be the winner.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think that's
I'm guessing that one as well, from what I've heard. Even though I
Across the
have not seen it.
Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse won this award. Across the Spider-Verse is a better film. It's not going to win the award.
Yeah.
It's also a less complete film though, because it's
True.
part one kind of.
Right.
That is true.
Uh,
But I will also say that Spider-Verse it didn't have to go up against it was going up against like Ralph breaks the internet net
True.
sort of.
Oh, yeah.
Although
Yeah.
I've heard great things about Nimona, and Elemental was really fun, really cute. I liked it.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with The Boy and the Heron.
Never heard of Robot Dreams until today. Also, I just want to state that for the record.
Look it up, watch it, educate yourself.
Mm.
Do they
No.
dream of electric sheep?
Ooh. Well, we have to watch the film to find out.
I feel like I've heard that somewhere before.
Man, where could it be? Oops, I dropped
Probably in an actually good Ridley Scott movie.
Oh my god.
Best supporting actor. We're getting into the biggest awards of the night. We're into the home stretch here, gentlemen.
Oh God.
Sterling K. Brown in American Fiction, Robert De Niro in Killers of the Flower Moon, Robert Downey Jr. in Oppenheimer, Ryan Gosling as Ken in Barbie, and Mark Ruffalo in Poor Things.
Yeah, I feel like this is pretty easy as well. It's
Mm.
going to RDJ. It has been written.
Yeah.
Iron Man.
It
Although
is-
this is a stacked category because
yeah.
again, Gosling's great as Ken. Robert De Niro is great in Killers of the Flower Moon. Mark Ruffalo gives one of his best performances in Poor Things.
Mm.
It's very good.
And they're all going to lose. And
Yeah.
Sterling K. Brown, I haven't seen American Fiction yet. I love Sterling K. Brown though, so I imagine he's fantastic.
American Fiction is great. It's very
They're all
funny.
going to lose to. They're all going to lose to Downey.
Yeah. I feel like I'm most the one that I think comes closest to maybe being able to beat him is Robert De Niro, but yeah, it's probably gonna be RDJ.
De Niro's not winning it for Killers, I don't think.
Mm.
I mean,
he already has an Oscar.
We didn't expect Jamie Lee Curtis to win for.
No, but
everything
that's
everyone
like
knows.
that's the thing is I always judge, they say, oh, it doesn't really matter how many Oscars people have. But Jamie Lee Curtis got an Oscar that year because
Yeah.
it fit.
Yeah, as they say, she wasn't even the best supporting actress in Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah.
I do think I don't know why. Look, I love Ryan Gosling, but he should not have been nominated. Like
A little
that
bit.
movie is not serious enough to actually people that judge someone's acting.
It is a great performance.
His supporting actor nomination should have gone to Ving Rhames for Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning.
Oh my god. That should have gone to Charles Melton, everybody.
That is true.
Charles Melton probably deserved
it 100%. All right. Supporting actress: Emily Blunt in Oppenheimer, Danielle Brooks in The Color Purple, America Ferrera in Barbie, Jodie Foster in Nyad, and Divine Joy Randolph as Mrs. Holdover in The Holdovers.
Similarly, a pretty easy one. Also, look, nothing against the people in Barbie, but America Ferrera should not have been nominated.
She was nominated for the speech.
Yeah.
Which was a great speech. She gives a great performance.
Yeah, it's not Hannibal Lecter,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you
look? I loved Iron Man's speeches. Iron Man's, everything he did. He does not deserve or never deserve to be nominated for those roles.
I don't know. I thought
With
for
Lion
Endgame
Joy
he might have.
Randolph.
Which one?
It's
Which
just-
one? Who are you going with?
Divine Joy Randolph.
Yeah,
I think it's
Easily.
pretty easy.
I agree. I agree. I also Divine Joy Randolph.
I will say though, Jodie Foster in Nyad is pretty phenomenal as well. She's
Oh,
really
Yeah,
good in that
and Emily
Benning
Blunt.
roles.
Emily Blunt's great as well.
That's
Young Blood
true.
is very good.
I haven't seen The Color Purple as well, so I can't
I'm
fully
not either.
judge Danielle Brooks' performance, but imagine it's good.
Best director: Justine Triet, Anatomy of the Fall. Martin
Now
Scorsese,
we're
Killers of the
getting
Flower
into it.
Moon. Christopher Nolan, Oppenheimer. Yorgos
It's-
Lanthimos, Poor Things, and Jonathan Glazer, The Zone of Interest.
It's time. It's time for Nolan to get his Oscar.
I
Yeah.
mean, yeah.
He's
Yeah.
barely ever been nominated for them, even though his films are always nominated for best film.
I think the fact that The Dark Knight, like, if people felt like it got snubbed, is part of the reason that Oscars
did.
added like 10 films to the
Yeah.
best picture category.
Yeah.
I feel like Marty could also, again, I do feel like Marty does have a chance, but yeah, I have to go with Chris Nolan.
They've snubbed Marty for so many movies. He's already got an Oscar. They gave him one for that Departed or
The
something.
Departed, yeah, which is really annoying. It's like it seems like Martin Scorsese is now like, I don't even like The Departed or something like that. Like you see, he's bizarrely like, I think he feels like annoyed that that's the one to win rather than like.
Yeah, I know. Of course he would be, because he's put out like hit after hit. The Departed is not a bad movie, but it's nowhere near like his top movies.
True. I mean, it's a great film. That's
Yeah. The only film that I know he hates is Shutter Island.
He hates that.
Yeah, he hates that one.
Oh snap! I didn't realize that.
I think it's just the way that it ended up, or the
Oh,
production woes.
Oh,
I know it was tough to film Gangs in New York too. That was like production hell for him.
Interesting. I'll have to look that up.
I really want to
So-
give this. I really want to give this to Yorgos, but it's going to be Nolan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweep.
Best actor:
It's
Bradley
time.
Cooper, Maestro; Coleman Domingo, Rustin; Paul Giamatti, The Holdovers; Cillian Murphy as Professor Baum in Oppenheimer, and Jeffrey Wright in American Fiction. And again, when I make my mystery that I'm currently writing, I have Jeffrey Wright in my mind as the detective, and I would love to be able to say Academy Award winner Jeffrey Wright. And I'm sure he's great in American Fiction, but nobody's beating Cillian Murphy.
He is great.
Yeah.
And this is so tough. I mean, I honestly, I want to give it to Paul Giamatti, but the Oscar prediction goes to Cillian Murphy.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I feel like Paul Giamatti winning would be like the most like what like sorry.
If I had a vote, I would put it Paul Giamatti.
Yeah.
The Academy
it would
would
be
be the
like-
funniest thing and give it to Bradley Cooper though.
Oh my god.
I think I heard that if Bradley Cooper wins Best Actor, he will be just, and I don't know the other examples off the top of my head, but he would be just the third director to direct himself to an acting award at the
Interesting.
Oscars.
I wonder what the others
were. Yeah.
Oh, Kevin Costner, maybe. Yeah, or well, no, he didn't win. Never mind.
No, I don't think he won for Dances with Wolves.
Yeah, he won director, but not
Yeah.
actor. I think. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, Cillian Murphy.
Yeah, that was pretty easy.
Best Actress: Annette Bening
Lily
for Nyad.
Gladstone, baby. I'm picking
Yeah.
Lily Gladstone.
Lily Gladstone, pretty easy.
Let me
Yeah.
read all of them, and I want to give some love to Emma Stone because apart from La La Land, this is like her best performance ever, and it's not going to mean a thing because Lily Gladstone's going to run away with this award.
Yeah, that's the way the Oscars go.
I heard Sandra Hüller also gave a good performance. You know,
She did in 2 films.
Oh, really? Well, what's the second film?
She was in The Zone of Interest.
Oh, is she now? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wow. What a great year for her.
Wasn't she? I thought she was nominated twice. I thought she was a
Nope.
supporting actress too. But maybe I'm wrong.
Good missing. Anyway, yeah, Lily Gladstone. Like
Yeah, she's good at Anatomy of Fall. I mean, she's like the heart of it.
Also, Carey Mulligan did a good
What a
job in that.
performance.
Yeah,
Carey
all
Mulligan
of
was
these
very
are
good
good
in
performances.
Mhm.
Just tough to beat the juggernaut in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that's the case with all of the acting categories this year.
Mhm.
It's tough. You got Oppenheimer and Killers of the Flower Moon. It's just
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Barbie.
Mm.
I can just see Ryan Gosling winning supporting actor for Barbie. And
Mm.
he's gonna
It's
have the same
not-
surprised reaction as he did at the People's Choice Awards when I'm Just Ken won.
It's not. There's a very big difference between I'm Just Ken and like. It's not winning. It's not.
Honestly,
I'll shave my head.
when I realized that the that is recorded, Ben.
Yeah, I thank you. Clip it.
When I found out the patriarchy wasn't just about horses, I kind of lost interest. And that brings us to our Best Picture nominees: American Fiction, Anatomy of a Fall, Barbie, The Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Past Lives, Poor Things, and The Zone of Interest. Ben, what's your
say it
pick?
with me, guys. Say it with me.
Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer.
You said it so too slow. Imagine if like
Oppenheimer to the moon.
yeah. Imagine if like
Oppie
another
coin to the
film
moon.
won
Yeah.
it after it was like seemingly sweeping. It's
In-
like
That'd
In
be
so
so
many
weird.
other years, like when Shape of Water won, when Nomadland won, like in those years, Killers of the Flower Moon, Holdovers, Poor Things, even Zone of Interest, like these films would probably win.
Mhm.
And I think this is an opportunity for us to just, for the last time, address how bonkers of a year 2023 was for film.
That's crazy. This is a crazy list of films.
This
bro.
is
Yeah.
insane.
This
We are
is a
not going
year
to see
for
a list
film.
like this for a while.
We already had Dune Part 2.
True.
All right, but to be fair, Ben, what you need to understand is that the script leaked for the 97th Academy Awards next year.
Oh
my
my
gosh.
god.
Whoa.
And we already know that the last award read for the night, the Academy Award for Best Picture, the Oscar goes to Madam Web.
Oh my god. Wow.
I only hope that our good friendship will be there in the theater to cheer.
He's gonna run up on stage and accept the award.
Yeah.
On behalf of S.J. Clarkson and Dakota Johnson, and all that. Like yeah, a beautiful thing. Beautiful.
On behalf of the legions of Madam Web fans.
The
Webbers.
You see, what you have to understand, Ben, is that her web connects us all. So jot that down.
Okay. I'll make a mental note. Don't worry about it.
I think the two things that I want to see most out of this Academy Awards, the three things I want to see most out of this Academy Awards ceremony coming up this weekend. Number one, an Oppenheimer sweep, because it's damn time Nolan won everything.
Yeah.
Number two, a great performance of I'm Just Ken by Ryan Gosling and Mark Ronson.
That will be awesome.
And number three, I hate that I predicted Robert Downey Jr. to win Best Supporting Actor, because now I am rooting with every fiber of my being for it to be Ryan Gosling so Ben shaves his goddamn head.
Valid.
Anyway.
I'm gonna add on to that. I am really hoping for a surprise cameo by the one and only Godzilla.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It's just stupid enough and crazy enough that it might actually happen.
Honestly, he should have gotten Best Supporting Actor nomination over Ryan Gosling.
Valid.
So those are our Academy Award predictions for this weekend. Obviously, we know we won't be right about every single one, no matter how hard we try on this. 2023 was one of the best years we've ever seen for film. It will be duly honored for that achievement at this weekend's Oscars at the Dolby Theater in Los Angeles. Enjoy the Academy Awards Sunday night, 7 p.m. on ABC. I think I'm required by my job at an ABC station to say that. So,
Good job.
But yeah, enjoy the Oscars. Let us know your predictions between now and then, and let us know which ones you're really angry or proud of us for getting wrong or right in the comments below.
Mhm.
Go watch some of these great movies. 2023 was a fantastic year. Madam Web or Dune Part 2, no one knows which one of them is going to win Best Picture next year. All right. Have a good night. Enjoy the weekend.
Good night.
Yeah.
Right.